Once again, welcome back to the program. ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਸੈਗਮੈਂਟ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਮੁਲਾਕਾਤ ਕਰਾਵਾਂਗੇ ਇੱਕ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਮੈਨੇਜਮੈਂਟ ਕੰਸਲਟੈਂਟ ਨਾਲ, ਦਰਸ਼ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਨਾਲ। ਇਹ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਅੱਜ ਦੱਸਣਗੇ ਕਿ ਜੋ ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਉਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਾਮਯਾਬ ਹੋਣਾ ਹੈ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਮਕਸਦ ਤਾਂ ਇਹੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਜੋ ਕੁਝ ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਾਮਯਾਬ ਹੋਣਾ ਹੈ। So how to become successful in whatever we are doing, we'll focus on this particular aspect, and let's talk to Darsh Sidhu about it. Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Thanks for your time. So Darsh, a little bit about yourself. How did you get involved into this concept of business management consulting?
Well, I've been in the field of corporate management for about 14 years, and it was in development, construction, residential and commercial, and then proprietary software.
Okay.
So primarily in the operations aspect of that. So I was privy to a lot of issues, problems, running, solving, finding solutions to the things that you run into when you're trying to run a business.
Right.
The problem that happens is that when you're in your own business, you lose objectivity.
Right.
If you don't have objectivity, you can't really target the problem. You can't target the problem, you can't find the solution.
Right.
And then on top of that, you don't have the skills or the time to implement those solutions.
Right.
So essentially, after many years working for other companies, you know, I was lucky to gain the experience.
Right.
And what that's done is that's given me a depth in my field to go in and target the problem.
Wonderful.
And bring that sense of objectivity to the business owner. And when you can do that, it's really, it's a process of saying you need to step back, take a very good look at what's going on.
Right.
Let's talk about what the problems are.
Right.
And when you find that, you can find the effective solution. The key is implementation.
Right.
And then I can work with them to run through the implementation process.
Wonderful. So today, with your experience of over a decade in this particular
Yes.
field, we would like to know that everybody wants to be successful
Absolutely.
in whatever we are doing. And though we read a lot, we know a lot, but
Yeah.
many times we are not being able to reach that pinnacle of success. So if you can take us on this journey to whatever we are doing, how to be successful in that.
How to be successful. Evaluation is a big key.
Okay.
And proper evaluation, proper analysis.
Right.
And it's almost a clinical approach to the analysis. You really need to look at what the problems are. Whether it's, you know, if you're a business that's got a lot of employees, are you incentivizing your employees? Are you giving your employees a reason to feel part of your business? If you're alienating your employees, alienating your coworkers, it creates a very uncomfortable sense in the work environment. That's
Right.
just one example.
Okay.
So creating that feeling in the workplace is very important.
Sense of inclusiveness. That's
Absolutely,
what you're saying. Okay.
absolutely. So that's just one aspect.
Okay.
But going in and evaluating those problems, analyzing it, that's one level. The
Right.
other level is, of course, in your standard operating procedures. Do you have accounting procedures? Do you have, what are your legal procedures? If you're running a business, are you in compliance?
Right.
If you're a subcontractor, for example, are you up to compliance with WCB, your municipal compliances, all your trade compliances? If you're not running a clean business.
Right.
Are you in compliance with CRA? You know, if you get an audit, I always say to my clients, if someone were to come in and say to you, you're going to be audited tomorrow, what would you say? Would
Are
you
you
start
ready?
crying?
Absolutely.
Or would you say, oh, no, I'm ready, or I need a couple days to get ready?
Right.
That will tell you exactly where you are in your business. If you've been running your business in a healthy way.
Right.
You know, you look at the health of your business the same way you look at yourself. You know, you've got to take care of it. And you've got to take those steps. You've got to take proactive steps, preventative steps to running a healthy business.
Right. So that's quite a lot because you're already engulfed with everything. So managing yourself and your business is again a very important aspect of what you are doing.
Absolutely.
So in this particular field, what would be your recommendations? Because many times instead of decentralizing, we want to do everything on our own.
Yes.
But in this fast-paced world, I think that that's not possible. So how to go about and how to see that whatever you're doing, at least you're in compliance also, what you talked about,
Yes.
and you're also analyzing and also coming up with more solutions.
Absolutely. One of my biggest beliefs in business is if, for example, if you're not an accountant, don't do your own accounting.
Right.
If you're not a lawyer, don't do your own legal work. For two reasons. You probably won't do it right.
Right.
And second of all, you've got a business to run. Focus on what you're good at.
Right.
And let the people who are experts at what they do do their job for you. That's what they're there for.
Right.
You know, and running your business with that mentality is a very good way to start. And you know, you maybe you haven't been doing that. That's okay.
Right.
You know, you can stop and you can fix it. I always like to think of those solutions is a 48-hour implementation, because really they're pretty obvious.
Right.
You can go in and say, look at this is what I'm not doing, this is what I should be doing. But when you're so stressed out at work because you're not making enough money, or maybe you are making money and you're not managing it properly.
Right.
Maybe you're so scattered with your operating procedures, your scheduling. You can't figure out your employees and your jobs and all of those sorts of things, that your stress level is actually taking over. It's going to take over your work life.
Right.
And then of course it's going to take over your home life.
Oh yeah.
And if you don't have, if you have no relief on either end, what are you supposed to do? You're just going to run in chaos all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
You deal with a lot of South Asian businessmen also. So what difference do you find between us and the mainstream? Is there anything what you feel we lack or we excel in something?
I think we excel because we've got an amazing work ethic, and I'm very, very proud of that.
Right.
I take great pride in our work ethic, and I was taught by example. My parents were very, very hard workers my whole life, and I admire that in our community. I think it's something that's wonderful. The thing where I think we could improve on is working within compliances.
Right.
I think that's a big, and it's funny because you can get into arguments with people about that, and they can say, well, no, this isn't right. That the bottom line is you living and working in a country that has rules.
Right.
And they're not set up to bring you down.
Right.
If you succeed, everyone succeeds.
Absolutely.
If you make money, everyone makes money.
That's
and those are that's just part of running a business. And as the business world and the finance world gets more and more tighter with their compliances, you've got to be able to fall in line. If you've worked your whole life and you've done really well, but you have not filed your taxes properly, you have not claimed your true income, and you can
be in trouble, and many people do face trouble.
Many different situations. You could be in a situation where you go, I could go and get a mortgage, but I can't qualify because my last year's taxes, I didn't claim what I actually made.
That's right.
It's a problem.
Right.
But if you did, you realize that the future you're setting up for yourself is far more valuable than the little bit you might have saved by not, filing your taxes right. And for me, in my generation, what's most important about that is the example you're setting for the next generation.
Absolutely.
If you can show by example, if you follow the rules, if you work hard, that's where change really happens.
Very true. Absolutely. That's the most important tip, I would say, that follow by example. If we set trends, then definitely the future generation will also follow that. It was a pleasure talking to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
So आज जो ਅਸੀਂ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ ਦਰਸ਼ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਨੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਹੈਗਾ ਕਿ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਕਰਨਾ ਕੋਈ ਮੌਕਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ, ਲੇਕਿਨ ਇਸ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕੁਝ ਐਗਜ਼ਾਮਪਲਸ ਦਿੱਤੇ ਕਿ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਵੈਲੂਏਟ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਹੈ, ਐਨਾਲਾਈਜ਼ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਹੈ, ਤੇ ਖਾਸ ਤੌਰ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਕੰਪਲਾਇੰਸ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਬੜਾ ਫੋਕਸ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਕਾਨੂੰਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਫॉर ਗ੍ਰਾਂਟਡ ਲੈ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਬਾਅਦ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਮੱਸਿਆਵਾਂ ਆਉਂਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ। ਸੋ ਕਿਸੇ ਵੀ ਕੰਮ ਵਿੱਚ ਜੇਕਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਾਮਯਾਬ ਹੋਣਾ ਤੇ ਜੇਕਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਚੰਗੇ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਸਟੈਪਸ ਨੂੰ ਫੋਲੋ ਕਰੋਗੇ ਤਾਂ ਯਕੀਨਨ ਤੌਰ ਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਾਮਯਾਬ ਹੋ ਸਕੋਗੇ।